Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. O Allah, expand my chest, ease my task, untie the knots in my tongue so that they may understand me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm Haider Mehdi, and this is our 12th session of our readings from the Ascendant Quran, a very advanced English translation of the Noble Quran by Imam Muhammad Al-Asi. It's published by Dr. Zafar Bangash of the Institute of Contemporary Islamic Thought in Canada. Again, our prayers that those who are watching and listening benefit from this wonderful translation of the Noble Quran in English, if Arabic is not their mother tongue. Today, we start with Ayat 136 of Surah Al-Baqarah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm going to recite Ayat 135, which we did last time because it is a continuation of the subsequent Ayat. And they say, be Jews or Christians, and you shall be guided. Say, no. Rather, guidance is the worldview of Ibrahim, independent of all worldly powers and imposing authorities, who was not one to assign divinity or authority to anyone besides Allah. Say, we commit ourselves to Allah and affirm that which has been bestowed from on high upon us, and that which has been bestowed upon Ibrahim and Ismail and Ishaq and Yaqub and the non-racist descendants of Ibrahim, Ishaq, and Yaqub, and that which has been offered from Allah to Musa and Isa, and that which has been offered to all other prophets by their sustainer. We make no prejudicial distinction among them, and we remain yielding unto him. Therefore, if they commit themselves to what you have committed yourselves to, they will indeed be guided. And if they turn away, it is but they who will be in a fallacious contraposition. And Allah will watch out for you against any potential mischief coming from them, for He alone is the all-hearing, all-knowing. This amounts to Allah's hue of life, and who could give a better hue to life than Allah? And we remain in compliance with Him. Say to the Jews and Christians, do you argue with us concerning Allah when you should know that He is our sustainer and your sustainer? And belonging to us are our deeds, and belonging to you are your deeds, and we devote ourselves to Him alone. Or do you claim that Ibrahim and Ismail and Isaac and Yaqub and the non racist descendants of theirs were Jews or Christians? Say, do you know more about this matter than Allah? And who could be more offensively wicked than he who suppresses a testimony given to him by Allah? And remember that Allah is not unconscious of what you do. That was a consolidated community that has passed on. Belonging to it is what it earned of good or bad deeds. And belonging to you is what you earn. And you will not be held accountable for what they were doing. Sadaqallahu Azim. We have finished Juz 1 of the Noble Quran. We start with Juz 2 now, with Ayat 142 of Surah Al-Baqarah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the general public, there are fools who will say, what has turned them away from their Qibla that they have hitherto observed? Say, Allah's is the east and the west. He guides whom He wills to a straight way. And thus have we willed you to be a central ummah, so that with your lifetime experiences and assumptions of the responsibilities of all prophets, you become attestants to other peoples, and the apostle becomes a witness over you. Wah. And we have not rendered to be non operational a previous Qibla for you, O Prophet, except to distinguish those who follow the Apostle from those who are inclined to retreat into tradition and preference of ethos. This was a hard test indeed for those who did accept such a radical departure from their non Islamic culture, except for those whom Allah has guided. For Allah does not disregard your Iman. Surely Allah is most compassionate towards people, very beneficent. We have seen you, O Prophet, turn your face in a mystified manner towards the sky for guidance. And now we shall indeed have you turn to a Qibla that will fulfill your hope. Turn then your face towards Al Masjid al Haram, and wherever you all may be, turn your faces towards it in the Salah. And verily, those who have received earlier scriptures know well that this commandment comes in truth and justice from the sustainer, and Allah is not oblivious of what they do. And yet, even if you were to place all evidence of Allah's power and authority before those who received earlier scriptures, they would not adopt your Qibla, and neither are you to latch onto their Qibla, nor even are they abiding by each other's Qibla. And if you, O Muhammad, should follow their erring views after all the knowledge that has come unto you, you would surely be among the violators of justice. People of earlier scriptures know the Quranic scriptures as they know their own children. But behold, some of them suppress the truth, and they know they are suppressing the truth. The truth and its justice corollary is from your sustainer. Be not then among the vacillators. For everyone with direction in life has a conceptual direction of his own that he embarks upon. Why therefore, with one another in doing good and prosperous works, wherever you may be? Allah will gather you all unto Himself, for verily Allah overpowers everything. Thus, from wherever you may move forward, turn your face toward Al Masjid al Haram, for behold, this commandment comes in truth and for justice from your sustainer, and Allah is not unenlightened of what you do. Hence, from wherever you may come forth, turn your face in devout orientation toward Al Masjid al Haram, and wherever you all may be, turn your faces towards it so that people should have no valid argument against you unless they are bent on unfairness. And do not hold them in awe, but stand in awe of me and be concerned with me so that I may bestow upon you the full measure of my blessing, said that so that you might be guided. Likewise, we have sent unto you an apostle from amongst yourselves to impart to you our authority and power involvement in your world, and to cause you to grow in prudence, and to teach you scripture and wisdom, and to teach you that which you knew not. So consciously remember me, and I shall determinedly remember you and be grateful to me and deny me not. Sadaqallahu Azim. We end today with ayats 152 of Surah Al-Baqarah, and we will start with ayat 153 next time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep you in his hifz Oman. Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.